Here goes another 3-minute LinkedIn review for a Salesforce aspiring professional. Jennifer is looking for her first Salesforce job, so we're going to look at her profile and see what updates can be made to make her very marketable for these roles. If you have any questions about what I talk about in this video, be sure to leave a comment and I will respond and make sure you understand what we're talking about here and how you can apply these changes for you. All right, so first thing, I know that Jennifer is a member of the Talent Stacker program. So Jennifer, you know Module 4 of the program, you have access to incredible LinkedIn content to get this updated. I'm gonna give you the dry run, but you know you can take it from start to finish right there. And for anybody else looking for LinkedIn guidance, just head over to talentstacker.com/now, and you can get started with the LinkedIn guidance there. All right. So right now, your profile picture looks great. Keep it just like that, looks awesome. Your background image needs to be Salesforce heavy. So you can grab the free Talent Stacker LinkedIn background, drop it back there, and then it needs to be screaming Salesforce. Your title, totally fine, Salesforce Administrator. I would recommend updating it to Salesforce Administrator/analyst, and that is gonna help you show up in search results for administrator and analyst roles when hiring managers and recruiters are searching for new talent. All right, so coming down, I noticed that you haven't been posting too much. It looks like your last post was 3 months ago. Per my advice, we need to be posting at least 3 to 5 times a week, and we need to be posting about meaningful things. What are you working on? What live event did you attend recently? What workshop did you attend? What are you working on to advance your professional career and grow as a resource? So those are the things we need to be talking about. Getting down to your experience, so we have our last 4 years, which is really all that's going to matter to anyone. Maybe our last 2 experiences are going to matter. And we've got you as a co-operations manager, it looks like in the healthcare space. And so I'm going to break this out and see what we've got. So there's a lot here. This is great, but we need to make sure it's all transferable to technical careers and business-related concepts. Now, the top section looks really good. You're overseeing management and staff, you're interviewing, you're training, HR production, all these kind of things. This is great. Let's try to quantify it a little bit more. So let's talk about the impact you've had, the improvements that you've made to processes, how you've made this role more efficient so that you can get more done and serve the employer more readily. So let's focus on those types of things. Now, accounts receivable manager can also be really valuable because you've got healthcare in your current experience. Before that, you've got financial services experience, both very sought after in the Salesforce ecosystem. Once again, same thing. We need to just focus on making it quantifiable, right? And we need to focus on what would a Salesforce employer care about when they're looking at this. And they're not really worried about the area that you cover, but we do love that pull accounts receivable reports. So let's just make sure that you call out that you're pulling reports and dashboards and using databases to, drive business decisions and all those types of wording. All right, not worried about the other experience. Education, totally fine. Volunteering, looks great. If you can get icons for those instead of the little gray buildings, that would be great. If you could get some kind of icon, like if you can link it to an actual company you volunteered for, that would be awesome. It's just more visually appealing when you're scrolling down. Under your skills, top 3 skills need to be Salesforce. So make sure that it's like Salesforce, Salesforce reports and dashboards, Salesforce Lightning, whatever it is, make sure your top 3 skills are Salesforce. Make sure you're endorsing other people and they will come back and endorse you. All right, so I noticed you don't have a recommendation section. I would recommend adding a recommendation section and go write a recommendation for 5 other people. The other thing, you don't have a featured section. So this is pretty common. Make sure to get this updated, add a featured section and link to your favorite blogs, your favorite YouTube channels, your favorite post. And of course, once you're certified, update everything to say Salesforce Certified Administrator, Analyst, etc. Get that certification logo in your background image and write a post telling everyone that you are now certified and get that listed in your featured content.